Hello there, it's Anna here and welcome to Little Crochet Farm. Today I will show you how to make these little ice cream charms. You can make it also as a keychain, it really depends on your purpose for that. It's a no-sew amigurumi pattern, so I hope you enjoy it. It's very easy and fast to crochet. I used 100% cotton yarn and a 2mm crochet hook. So in case you want to make it bigger, you just change a little bit the materials and the needle size. All right, this one I made a bit different without the eyes and with the chocolate tip. But it's really up to you to use your creativity. Now let's jump on to the pattern. All right, so we'll start here with a magic ring. And we are working this toy from the top to the bottom, okay? So we'll start with the ice cream part here. So it's in the magic ring, you work 6 single crochet inside the magic ring. In case you don't know how to make the magic ring, or if this video is too fast for you, there is a link in the description of this video or in the top right corner here of this video with a complete tutorial and more in-depth and slow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, showing you how to crochet this magic ring. So you pull it tight your yarn, and let's move on for the second round here, where you will work 6 increases. And here when I say increase means you will crochet 2 single crochet inside each stitch. So here we are in the first one, so 1 single crochet here and another one inside the same stitch, so that's 1 increase. So 1 single crochet on the next one, another one, so another increase. So I'll move fast forward, you work your 6 repetitions, and once you've finished, this is how it should be looking like. Now I add inside the sewing needle just to double secure the beginning of my toy to make sure it will not unravel, and the beginning should be very nice and closed. So this will secure and make, you see, very nice and tight. Now I will add my stitch marker here. In my case, I use a different color yarn, so just a piece of a different color yarn. And we are moving on for round number 3. You'll work 1 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times, and you should have a total of 18 stitches at the end of this round. So here 1 single crochet and 1 increase in the next stitch. All right, so here you can see it better. So here this is 1 single crochet and 1 increase here. 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Repeat all the way until the end. And this is how it should be looking like once you finish round number 3. So now for round number 4, you will work 2 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times, and you should have a total of 24 stitches at the end of this round. Okay, so here it's my increase. So let's see it here. Where are the stitches? So 1, 2, and increase here. Repeat all the way around, and I will catch you up at the end of this round. Super good, this is how it should be looking like. And now for round number 5, you will work 3 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times, and you should have 30 stitches at the end of this round. I always suggest you to count how many stitches you have at the end of each round, just to make sure you are on the right track and you haven't left any stitch behind. Okay, so here, as you can see here, 1 stitch here, 2, 3, and my increase here. Okay, repeat all the way until the end, and I will catch you up at the end of the round. Super good. Now let's move on here for the round 6 to 9. It's where we will give the length of this ice cream. So here you'll work only 30 single crochets, so it's just the repetitions. You will work on these 4 rounds, just 3 single crochet. All right, so here you know how it's done, just 30 single crochet in each round, and I will catch you up once you finished with the round number 9. And this is how it should be looking like. You see, now we have length. I will show you here. This is the round with increases, so it's the last round with increases. We can see it here, 2 stitches. Okay, so you have 1 round here, 2, 3, and 4. So we have here the size of our ice cream. And now for this next round, we will work a little bit different because this is what it makes the no-sew crochet toy here, all right? So here we have the stitches. This is the front loop of the stitch, and this one is the back loop of the stitch, all right? So usually when you're working, you grab the 2 loops of the stitch to work your single crochet. In the case now here, we will work only in the front loop. So for round number 10, you will work on the front loop this repetition. So you skip the first one and you will start working on the next one, double crochet, all right? Yarn over, inside the loop, yarn over, inside 2 loops, yarn over, double crochet. Okay, let's do it once more. Yarn over, inside the loop, pull the yarn, 3 loops on your needle, yarn over, inside 2 loops, yarn over, inside the remaining 2 loops. So 2 double crochet, 1 more, yarn over, inside the same stitch. So here we are working 3 double crochet inside the same stitch. Inside 2 loops, yarn over, finish your double crochet. All right, so here we have 3 double crochet, and now you will close with a slip stitch on the stitch next to it. Okay, so this we have the first repetition, and we will do this throughout the whole round. So skip this one, work on the next. So yarn over, so let's do here 3 double crochet. So one is done, second one inside the same stitch, and third one inside the same stitch. So you have 3 double crochet here and join on the next stitch with a slip stitch. Okay, so this is the repetition you will work all the way around until the end. Good, so this is the result. Once you finish with the round number 10, I'm here on the last stitch. You see, I just removed my stitch marker, and here's where you should do your slip stitch, right, to finish the repetitions all the way around. So what's going to happen here is you will work a color change, okay? So when you're working the slip stitch here, you change for your contrast color. In my case is the light beige, which is the color I chose to work the cone of this ice cream. Here I will just give a simple knot. This will be facing inside of the toy, so it doesn't matter here which technique you're using for changing colors. So this is the easiest one and it's very safe. So just give a very tight knot here. And let's continue. Now what we are working here is on the remaining back loop of the stitch. Okay, so I will show you here. We work in the front loop in the previous round, so now we have this back loop remaining here. You can see this is the loop that we will work. The first one is a little bit tricky to see because in the repetitions you skip one stitch, right? Skip 1, 3 double crochet and 1 slip stitch. So just this first one. After that, it will be much easier for you to see. And a tip here, fold it like this, because when you fold it, you see the stitches are jumping outside. So those are the stitches where you will work. Those are the loops where you will work. And here we will work just a normal single crochet, okay? So here is the front loop, the back loop. And you'll work here 1 single crochet, all right? So the back loop inside, and now you work 30 single crochet here in this back loop of the stitch. So it's very simple here. Work on the back loop of all the stitches, and here go counting how many stitches you have so you're not missing, you're not leaving any stitch behind. This is a very nice tip for you. Count how many stitches. All right, so I will work all the way around and I will catch you up at the end. Okay, so this is super good. You can see here, this will be our cone, ice cream cone. That's very nice here. Now we will continue working here only with a single crochet, a couple of rounds more. So here I want to show the beginning of the repetitions here for you to make sure that you see, like, this is the first is a tricky stitch, but you will work the 30 stitches here in this round. So just once you grab this stitch, because it's a bit facing to outside of the toy, and then all the stitches will be very much easy. So here I will work a couple of rounds, because a couple of stitches, because I want to show you this color change. Here with this color change, pull it inside. You see, now it looks much more neat and the stitches are aligned with each other, okay? So this, just pull it a little bit. All right, so once you finish round 12, we will work here the round 13 with 1 decrease, okay? So here you will work 8 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 3 times, and you should have a total of 27 stitches at the end of this round. So here we will be decreasing 3 stitches to form the cone. So let's work here the first repetition with you. Here for the decrease, I use the invisible decrease for Amigurumi. It's the best one. So you grab basically just the front loop of the stitch and you make your decrease. Okay, there is a link in the description below showing you a video tutorial about it. Great, so once you finish this round, you will make round number 14 with 27 single crochet. So this one again, it's very simple and easy. You will work just with a single crochet, no decreases in this case. Super good. So here you can see a little bit of the length already of the cone, and we will start decreasing 3 stitches every time from now on. So for round 15 you will work 7 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 3 times, and you should have 24 stitches at the end of this round. So I will work now the first repetition with you. All right, so this is the first decrease. Super good. And you repeat all the way around. Great. So now for the round number 16, you will work 6 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 3 times, and you should have 21 stitches at the end of the round. So here let's work the first 6 stitches. All right. Now the decrease. So front loop only. And finished. Okay, repeat all the way until the end. That's great. So now for round number 17, you will work 5 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 3 times, and you should have 18 stitches at the end of your round here. All right, so let's work the first repetition together. 5 single crochet, and here 1 decrease. Okay, you should have 18 stitches at the end of this round. Super good. That's very nice. We can see a bit of the cone. So now for round 18, you will work 4 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 3 times, and you should have 15 stitches at the end of this round. So we are almost done with the cone of this ice cream. All right, super good. Now we'll stop here a little bit to add stuffing material, because as we go, the cones start closing, so it will be harder to add stuffing material. So this is the perfect moment that you can reach all the way down easily. Okay, and now for round number 19, you will work 3 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 3 times, and you should have a total of 12 stitches at the end of the round. So it will be 2 rounds left until we finish this cone. All right, super good. Once you finish the round 19, you work now round 20, 2 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat all the way until the end, and you should have 9 stitches left. So here I make my 2 single crochet, and here the decrease, okay? Repeat all the way until the end. And now moving on here for last round, round 21, you will work 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, okay? Repeat 3 times and you will finish off with 6 stitches. Here I will work all my repetitions. Super good. Let me work a little bit fast here. And look at this. We have already the shape. Now let's just cut this yarn and start fastening off. There is a link in the description showing you how I fasten off my toys, but usually it's basically this. You grab the front loop of the stitches, all right? So here just the front loop. So for the 6 stitches here, grab the front loop and then we will pull it tight. Okay, very nice here. Now I'll just make sure that this ending it's very nice, closed and tight. So I'll do the same as the beginning of the round. I will go around the stitches and then hide this remaining tail inside the cone, okay? And let's shape it up this a little bit because we are working on it. We are squeezing very much so it loses the shape. And this is how it should be looking. Look, it looks very good already. Now you can leave it like this, which looks very nice. It's beautiful. But if you want to tighten this part of the ice cream that it's melting, it can also give some nice effect and it's very simple to do it. So here I will show you. I leave this tail off a little bit. And here you just bring the yarn up inside this stitch here, and then you bring it down inside the stitch next to it, all right? So like this. And then you insert your needle in the same place where you pull it outside. So here inside the same stitch and bring to the next one. We are working here on the second round of the cone, okay? So here again, it's very simple. Bring the yarn up, bring the yarn down, all right? And inside the same stitch here that you pull your needle out. And this you work all the way around. You make all the way around this repetition. And again, this is optional to you. If you want, you can just leave it be like it was before. Okay, so now once you're finished with this, you bring the yarn to the same stitch, to the same place where you started. And let's fasten off this tail just to make sure it's nice. All right, so we cut this and we hide the tail inside. Okay, so with this remaining tail that we have it here, we will do the charm that you will use to hold it, the ice cream, okay? So insert again in the same place, the same stitch. I bring to the center part of the ice cream, okay? And then I bring it down in some stitch next to it. Super good. And now here, just watch out for the size that you want to leave it here. So if you're using a keychain, you don't need to, you can skip this process. But if you're making as a charm like this is how you will secure that this yarn it's not leaving off. So here it's one, you hide here, you hide another one here, and then you bring to the same again, the same stitch, okay? You bring it back here, and one more time you'll tie a knot here and hide this knot inside the ice cream. Okay, super good. Very nice hidden. Look at this, it's beautiful, you see? You can leave it off like this, or you can make a face, embroider a face or some sprinkles on it. So from this one, I want to embroider a smiling face. So we'll start with the eyes here. You secure the beginning of your thread. And I like to embroider the eyes, but in case you want to use the safety eyes, you can check the written pattern in the description below. There is the exact place, which round and how many stitches between the eyes. So You can check that out while you're crocheting. You can add your safety eyes here. But if you like me, like to embroider the eyes, so this is how you do. You just make a bunch of straight lines repetition until it becomes a round one. So it's very simple procedure and it's super fast to work. Once you reach the size of the eyes you want, you stop with the repetitions, and this is how it should be looking like. This is very nice. Looking super good. Now I'll embroider the other one. Once you embroider the other one, you use the same thread to bring to the middle of this, to the middle, to the between of these eyes, and you will make a smiling face. Okay, so this is very simple and easy to embroider. Okay, let's pull this down. Super good. And we have here a smiling face. Let's just organize this part of the thread here that it's too tight. Let it loose a little bit. You see? Super good. And you have a smiley ice cream. Great. So once again, you can stop it here if you want, or if you want to add some more colors here, let's go for it. Okay. So here I will show you how to begin with this yarn, leaving a tail here so you secure. Okay. So leave this off and start making a couple of uneven lines here. All right. So here I'm leaving a lot of space between one another because I want to make colorful, so I'll use different colors for this. So if you're using just one color, make it with less space between them. And here just make them very much uneven. And then bring it to the same stitch where you started. And again, with that same process that we did for the charm, you will do it for these sprinkles also. Okay, so let's work here a couple of more. And ta-da! Once you work your colors, this is how it should be looking like. Again, you can make it like this without the eyes, or if you want to add some personality, this is looking very cute. I really hope you enjoyed this pattern, and I see you next week. Bye!